Alright, so I'm going to show you an expository prompt, and we're going to see if we can figure out what the expository prompt is asking you to do. Alright, so the prompt should show up now. Read the 3 bullets, and then think to yourself what you're going to be writing about. Because the next question is going to ask you to type in what it is this prompt is asking you to do. So see if you can figure out what this prompt is asking you to do. Still connecting. Alright, I'll show you mine if it doesn't pop up in a minute. Alright, so think about what this prompt is asking you to do. Oh, hold on, you ready? I'm going to slide it for you to answer it.
Retype it?
Yeah, there's the prompt. Yeah, type your answer. Alright, Nico, you're close. We're just missing a keyword. Alright, you're on the right track. There's just a keyword I'm looking for. Sierra. Alright. I'll show you in a minute, but we're not going to be describing. We're going to be doing something else. But you're close. You guys are close. Alright, yeah. You guys are close, but take a look at bullet number 2. Again, look at bullet number 2. Yes, you're going to give advice to someone, but what is it asking you to do in bullet number 2? That's the key word. Explain the advice, because you guys said describe it, but we're not describing, okay? That would be a descriptive essay. This is an expository informative. As soon as you see that word explain, you've got to think information. So you're explaining the advice that you would give. And in the sense that this paper is going to be more informative versus if you were writing descriptive, it would be more creative and appealing to the senses and more like creating like the imagery around you. And this is just going to be explaining the advice. So I'll show you my example. But on your paragraph on your paper before we get there, go ahead and write down introduction. All right, we're going to review a little bit about what goes into the introduction paragraph. All right, so we did some hooks. I know you guys practiced some hooks on the board. I'm going to show you some hooks for my introduction paragraph to the prompt that we just saw. All right, the first hook that I'm going to show you is a question hook. It's written in red. All right, who is someone in your life that you feel could use advice? Just a basic question hook, getting your attention, making you think. There are many people that might come to mind when you think about giving advice. Maybe you think of your sister, your brother, or your best friend. However, if I had to choose one person to give advice to, it would be my mom. So what are those sentences in black called? If the red sentence is the age. Okay, the black sentences are introducing the topic. So then what's the green sentence you think?
Thesis.
My thesis. I would give my mom advice because she never makes time for herself, she worries too much, and she spends a lot of money. Alright, so I'm going to show you a second type of hook, a dialogue hook for the same topic. Alright, I'd like you to read what's written in orange, my dialogue hook. Okay, from reading that dialogue hook, do you think that I'm excited about talking to my mom or I'm nervous about talking to her mom? Nervous, why?
Because she backs away.
Yeah, because I'm backing away from my mom. I don't know how she's going to take it. For all I know, she's going to get mad that I'm trying to tell her what to do. But if you look at the rest of the paragraph, guys, I didn't change anything except my hook. So that's why we're going to keep practicing writing different hooks for the same topic. Because once you get your base paragraph done, all you have to change is the hook. And again, there's no reason you should blow through this. You should write down 3 different hooks and just pick the one you like the best. Because you know what, if your dialogue hook doesn't turn out the way you want it, just don't use it. But let's go ahead and take a look at the thesis statement, the sentence in green. It says, I would give my mom advice because she never makes time for herself, she worries too much, and she spends a lot of money. Looking at this thesis statement, what will my first body paragraph be about?
Talking about she never makes time for herself.
Yes. How do you know that?
Because it's thesis is like close your legs and everything.
It does. It tells you what the whole paper is going to be about, but how do you know I'm talking about that one first?
Because that's what you listed.
Yep, just because it's listed first. Good. I just need you guys to remember that with your organization. If you list that one first, that's what you need to talk about first. So what am I going to talk about second?
How much she spends, how much she
how
worries
much
too much.
She worries too much, and then my third body paragraph.
She spends a lot of money.
Alright, so here's a little mini quiz. You all should get this one right. Good, good. Good, very good. Alright, so after your introduction paragraph, what paragraphs come next? What are they called?
Body paragraph.
Body paragraphs, so write down body paragraphs.
Let's do.
Alright, so brief review. In our introduction paragraph, I gave you the acronym HIT. What's the H stand for?
Hook.
Hook. What's the I stand for? What's the T stand for? Thesis statement. Then we get into our body paragraph. The body paragraph, that first sentence in it is called what? Topic sentence. Remember, topic sentence. What to do? Gives you the main idea. What's after the topic sentence?
Body paragraph.
No, we're in the body paragraph. Supporting sentences. Okay? They provide details. Then you end your paragraph with concluding sentence. Good. So now we're in the final paragraph. So write this down. Conclusion paragraph. What's it do? It's an opportunity for you to wrap up your whole essay. So I start my my concluding paragraph with that transitional concluding word though. Overall, ultimately, in conclusion. Words like that key the reader into summing it all up. Okay? Alright, so we are going to move into the second type of essay. Alright, so up on the board, this prompt. Do you think that being grounded, that is being forced to stay home after school and on weekends, is an effective punishment? No. The editors of Parents Magazine want to know teenagers' answers to this question. So consider the pros and cons. Now write a short essay in which you present the case for or the case against punishing teenagers by grounding them. No. I'm not asking you to write an essay. Here's what I'm asking you. What is this prompt asking you to do? Oh. Write it down.
Wait.
Alright, I'm going to let you look at the prompt for like 30 more seconds. Prompt. Half of our problem is we're not finding these key words. You need to make sure that you understand what it's asking you to do. Alright, raise your hand if you put the words either persuasive, or convince somewhere in your answer. A couple of you did. Okay? That's what this prompt is asking you to do. It's a persuasive essay. You're trying to persuade the reader to agree or disagree with you. So here's my example. Going back to our HIT. What color sentence is the hook? Orange. The orange. Look at your screen, it's easier. What color sentence is my introduce the topic? Black. What color sentence is my thesis? Green. So according to my introduction paragraph, am I trying to convince you that being grounded is effective or is not effective? Is. And I listed 3 reasons why it is effective. So I'm trying to convince you that being grounded is an effective punishment because you get to work on schoolwork, spend time with family, and reflect on mistakes. Big question. My first body paragraph is going to be about what topic? Nico.
Working on schoolwork.
Excellent. All right, the next little thing will be a quiz.
Little.
So here we go. It doesn't show